Hey guys, Vivian's here, postcard from Cebu.
So you'd like to have a Filipino wife? I guess my first recommendation is to make sure that you have found a good one. Make sure you found a good one. And I was thinking about a friend of mine, Barry, his wife, Lynn. Lynn is Filipina. When I first met Vivian online and we were chatting, I called my friend Barry and we set up a time when Barry and Lynn could stop by. Maybe I could get some pointers from Lynn. And she gave me some good ones. And the one that really sticks out in my mind is she said, well, if your girlfriend tells you to, quote, when you're hungry, make sure you eat your meal, end quote. And I thought, huh? What is she talking about? If I'm hungry, make sure you eat your meal. And maybe some of you more experienced guys can comment in the comments section below and explain to me what that means. But Vivian does it all the time. I mean, she'll say to me, baby, make sure if you're hungry that you eat your meal. But that's an expression, that's a way of being endearing in the Philippines. So if your girlfriend or tells you to make sure you eat your meal, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. So you should take that as a good time, as a good signal that you probably found a good Filipina. Do your research. You know, there's a lot of stuff available out on the internet. You know, sift through it, read it, try to understand as best you can what's going on with that. It seems to me, and going through the comments and reviewing comments and you know, responding to comments and everything, seems to me like some of you guys are in a bit of a hurry. You want to rush things. I suggest you don't do that. Don't rush anything. You don't want to rush into it. You know, I'm here in close to Washington, Baltimore, Washington, D.C. Cebu is 9,000 miles away on the other side of the planet. It's very difficult to, you know, just run back and forth. It's not like I can just, you know, stop by Vivian's place on my way home from work, you know. It doesn't work like that. Things take time, and it's going to take time and money to be able to set up those trips and everything, to be able to go back and forth. So slow down a little bit and take your time. Understand that it's going to take time. You're going to need to make a few trips to the Philippines before you really understand what's going on and what's going on with this particular woman that you're interested in. The timeline has expanded because of the distance between here and Cebu. Or if you're in LA, you're 14 hours away still. Even in LA, you're 14 hours away. If you take a direct flight from LAX to Cebu on Philippine Airlines, still a 14-hour flight. So what I recommend is, you know, let's say you're chatting it up and you're having a great time and you're getting good signals, like she tells you to make sure you eat your meal. Man, please somebody explain to me what that's all about. But anyway, so you're getting good signals and you kind of like it and you want to go meet this girl. What do? So I suggest the first thing is, well, first of all, you got to book a flight to the Philippines. You got to go meet her there. She's not going to be able to come here. So go meet her there first. And I would say on that first trip, spend a lot of time with her. Spend a lot of time with her, maybe her friends. Get to know her very well. You know, you're going to, say, book a 2-week vacation, fly to the Philippines. You have hotels lined up, and you're going to be eating in restaurants and take her out and everything, kind of romancing her. You know, invite her, you know, say, hey, you know, ask some of your friends to come along. Let's have dinner with them and get to know some of her friends and ask questions about them. Ask questions. get to know what are they like? What do they do? Are they previously married and separated, or are they single, or whatever? And a lot of that's going to have to do somewhat with the age of the girl that you're seeing. Then I would suggest on the next trip, make it about her family. Get to know her family. You want to meet everyone in her family, everyone that you can in the amount of time that you have. Get to know what are they about. What do they do for a living? What kind of place do they live in? These kinds of things, and it'll give you a better chance to judge what this person is that you're getting involved with. What is she? What kind of family does she come from? Does she have a good family, a poor family, a wealthy family, a middle-class family? One of the things I learned on my trip, meeting the family, was that a lot of my nephews, they're actually the husbands of my nieces, which are Vivian's nieces, are mariners, which is cool because I'm a Navy guy, and so I can relate to that. And they're OFWs, overseas Filipino workers, who are working for merchant shipping lines, running ships to and from various destinations, and they make pretty good money, and they send the money back home for the most part. And so a lot of Vivian's family is middle class. They live in nice houses in nice areas of Mingalanilla, and some of my brothers-in-law were jeepney drivers. They own their own jeepneys. One of my nieces is a school teacher. They're almost all college educated. So these things you will learn from meeting the family, exactly what kind of family are you getting involved with, okay? And then that'll give you a better picture. And then after that, you can decide, should I pull the trigger and ask her to marry me? Pop the question. Anyway, guys, that's my advice on, if you're going to marry a Filipina, do your research, check things out, go there a couple of times and make sure things are what you think they are, and make sure the family you're getting involved with is a good family, and hopefully everything will go well from there. Anyway, guys, up here, subscribe button. Please hit the subscribe button. We'd love to have you with us. Feel free in the comment section below. I've left this a couple of times, but please leave us comments, especially if you know what the meal thing is about. That really kills me. Anyway, feel free to leave comments in the comment section below, as long as they're appropriate. And you guys have been pretty good on that. Some of you get a little crude, but I'll let that slide a little bit, but not a lot. Anyway, leave a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you later. Bye.